Here's what's so interesting to me. I hear this sometimes at our church. Well, I just want to go deeper. Let's learn some deeper stuff. Can we just get a little bit of deeper study, get a little bit deeper? And quite honestly, I am all for deeper. Take it deep, 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 take it deep. But listen to me. Spiritual maturity is not about how much we know. It's about how much we obey. Spiritual maturity isn't just having more knowledge, but it's having more fruit. Spiritual maturity isn't just learning more the original language or studying deeper theologians. Spiritual maturity is letting the Holy Spirit take over and live through you. If you love Jesus, you will obey him. Spiritual maturity is not just knowledge, it's being transformed by the grace of God. So go deep, go deep, go deep. But let the fruit of the Spirit, let the Holy Spirit live through you. And never, ever think spiritual maturity is just more knowledge. Spiritual maturity is more fruit, letting the Holy Spirit reign and rule through you. The problem is most Christians in our culture today are educated way beyond their level of obedience. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, let that sink in, let that sink in. Most of us don't need to know more. We need to apply what we already know. We need to let God take the truth that he has shown us and let it settle into our lives. And to be set free from the sin that continues to entangle, the sin that continues to hold us back. Well, I've already done it, I might as well keep on doing it. I mean, it's a tragedy today. How many people call themselves followers of Jesus and just consistently walk back into the same sinfulness, walk back in and rationalize it and justify it and say it's not that big a deal. And who are you to judge me? Shall we go on sinning that grace may increase? By no means. Of course not. Since we died to sin, how can we live in it any longer? And here's what's so scary. Is when you're continuing in it and you don't even realize it. So scary. I'm going to argue all day long. I'm going to argue till the day I die. The most miserable person is not a non-Christian. The most miserable people in the world are not non-Christians. The most miserable people in the world are Christians who continue to live in sin. The most miserable people in the world are Christians who know the freedom that is available to them, who know the standard and intentionally disobey God. The most miserable people in the world are not those who are not Christians. I mean, it can be fun to sin when you don't know you're doing anything wrong. Just live however you want to. The most miserable people are those who know there is something better and continue to reject the will, the way, and the purpose of God. Now,